Hi, everyone. This is Matty, and this is Sammy, my emotional support dog. And I'm a trauma survivor and also a therapist who has been helping people over 20 years now to help from childhood abuse and trauma, also called complex PTSD. And right now I'm doing series on narcissistic abuse recovery. My mom was actually the first narcissist, and I didn't even realize it later until I started my professional training as well, because it didn't make sense to me why I keep attracting, excuse me, this kind of man, because I knew what I wanted. And the truth is, until I started realizing is what happens is because of abandonment wound, I kept attracting men who are basically reminding me of my situation, how I grew up. And so even though this was very toxic, this is what we crave, it's what we know. So today I want to just talk to you about a minute about what we call greyrock. So greyrock is an excellent tool when you're being abused, whether it's a narcissistic relationship or toxic relationship. You know, at this point, it doesn't really matter. And what we call narcissist is really, we have to distinguish between narcissism. We all have traits of narcissism, right? Because we really need to protect ourselves at times. However, somebody who's really diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, the research says it's about 4 to 6% of people right now. However, even if somebody has very strong narcissistic traits, explosive anger, addictions, I would really be careful. So going back, so greyrock is basically when we have bare minimum communication with the person who is toxic or abusive or narcissistic. Because especially with narcissists, they look for narcissistic supply. So they are trying to mess with you and get a reaction out of you because that makes them feel better. So basically in greyrock, you would just, you don't want to do stonewalling, which can basically, stonewalling is when we ignore somebody completely and punish them. But greyrock is a little bit different because we are still connected, we are still engaged, but we are not sharing anything vulnerable or anything that narcissists can take against us. So you would just provide short answers, yes or no. And, you know, if you have kids, obviously you need to coordinate that. But do yourself a favor and do not try to explain to them, do not criticize them, just go about your business, because the best revenge is you being successful and you being healthy and creating loving and nurturing relationships. So stay strong and drop me a line here, what kind of topics you would be interested in videos. There's many wonderful resources. Also, there are other professionals, but what makes me different that I'm actually a licensed therapist who's been doing it for over 20 years. And I keep updating my skills. So anyway, I'll see you really soon and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.